Shalom. First, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Bashem, Bakar Kadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of GreatMillStone who rule well. And I want to give shaloms, shalom, peace and blessing, man, to the elect out there, man, in the four corners. Okay, this is just a quick impromptu. I saw this article, was sent to me, and I just thought I'd just speak on it, man, because it shows the mind of the people right now, man. Okay, and the way that finance and society and spending patterns are going, which really all of that is leading up to the prophecy spoken of in Revelation, the 13th chapter, about the mark of the beast. Okay, so it's this BBC News. It says debit card payments more popular than cash. This is on the 18th of June 2018, right? Debit card payments have overtaken cash use for the first time, new figures show, as contactless technology takes a firm hold on day-to-day spending. Now, obviously, they're not accounting for all the cash that's done kind of underhand, okay? So, in terms of how accurate that information is, it's not super accurate, I wouldn't believe. However, it does show that there is an increase in, using debit card payments, man, for doing things more electronically rather than cash in hand. It says a total of 13.2 billion debit card payments were made last year, a rise of 14% on the previous year. So that does still show, it still does show that there's been an increase, almost 14%, so almost 15% increase, man, in debit card payment spending. So that is the way that it's going. There's a trend. Okay, that's going towards more electronical payments. People are getting more savvy to it. Okay, leaving kind of the ways of cash. And the reason for that is because the elites of this society, okay, you got the international banking families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and so on and so forth, which are they're the elites of the nation of Esau, and the biblical nation of Esau, which are the so-called white man, as he's known today. Okay. They're the elites that are basically running the world right now, man. The world is basically run by them. It's, Job 9:24 says that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? And he covereth the faces of the judges thereof, man. And what he's doing right now is he's basically got the rulership on the earth, and he's trying to fulfill his agenda, okay? And his agenda is what part of his agenda is to what? Is to destroy the nation of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay, and then also descends through that line, and to basically have complete dominion and try and be like the Most High on the earth, man. Okay, to have control over everything, to get everyone chipped with the RFID chip implant, which is the mark of the beast. Okay, and how's he gonna do that? It needs to be done in steps, man. And he's trying to push towards a cashless society, trying to get the minds of the people to be on a cashless kind of society wavelength, man. If you look at the word government, I believe it means basically control the mind. Okay, so that is what's going on right now, man. Okay, these people are basically being like cattle. They're getting moved into a certain spot, man, and they're made to do certain things, whether they realize it or not. Now let's get into the scriptures. Let's first of all see the reason why we're bringing this out, because the Lord has given us, made us privy to what our adversary Satan, right? Which is these guys are they're devils, okay? They're deceivers, because they're trying to deceive people to come away from the truth. Because the Lord said not to take the mark of the beast, man. Okay. Now let's read the scripture. It says 2 Corinthians chapter 2 verse 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we're not ignorant of these things, man. Now if you read Psalm 64, but let me get that. We're not ignorant of the things that they're doing, man, because why? The Lord's revealing it to us, man. Okay? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, through our apostles and elders, it's been that knowledge has been out there in the world now, man. Okay? So Psalm chapter 64 verse 2 says, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers' iniquity. Now I brought earlier that these guys are the wicked, man. Esau. okay, the Edomites, the so-called white men. It's for you to understand, okay? It says, hide me from the secret council of the wicked. So that means they've got secret councils. And it's been coming out that, you know, Illuminati, you got the Freemasons, you got the Bilderberg groups and so on and so forth, the council of, you know, you got Bohemian Grove and different sectors. You got all these different, you know, gatherings of these elites coming together and basically deciding which course the world's going to take, man. Okay? To fulfill their new world agenda, because they've got an agenda, a satanic agenda, to basically try and get the blessing that they missed out on in Genesis 27, because the blessing was preordained, prophesied to be basically given to Jacob, because the elder was going to serve the younger. Okay? And the elder referring to Esau, because Esau was the older brother. Okay? Now, yeah, and that's in Genesis. So ever since that time, man, he's been hurt, man. Okay, he's been trying to get that blessing, but the blessing ain't for him. The blessing's for Jacob, man. Israel, as his name was changed. The sons of the princes of the power, man. The sons of God, man. Okay. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you shouldn't be taking no chip, man. You shouldn't be taking no mark of the beast. Okay, anyone that tells you otherwise, they're going off, man, and we'll get into that. I'm going to read verse 5. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So they've been doing their research, man. Okay, but let's see what it says in verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So, hey, back in like the 50s, 40s, no one really knew about Illuminati like that, man. Okay? Really, it's like 70s, 80s, 90s onwards, you start to get like books on it, people coming out against it, people from within the organization speaking out against it. Why? Because the Lord prophesied it, man, that the tongue was going to fall upon themselves. Now, let's get that in Revelation, man. Let's get the mark of the beast. Okay, because this article, which I was reading, basically, the cashless society, which is the way it's headed, is basically bringing an end to this whole fiat system, because what they want to do is make everything digital, everything electronic. And why is that? So they can have one currency, okay, one world currency, and they can have all of that on the chip, and they can decide who's going to get money, who's not going to get money, and they can basically have the control, man, the complete dominion. That's why it's called the New World Order. Okay. Now, here we go. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Now, the word there for mark in the Greek is charagma, okay, which means basically a thing inserted, okay. And if you go further into the root of the word, going back to charax, like a stake, and if you look at the way that the RFID chip is implanted, okay, it's implanted with a stake, an injection. It says, so he calls of all, man. So it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So basically, if you ain't got the mark of the beast, then that means that when they're trying to set up this, pushing this mark of the beast, and they have their agenda on full throttle, and they've got this cashless society, and they've got people paying for everything with a chip, then, hey, if you ain't got the chip, then you ain't gonna be able to buy things, man. You ain't gonna be able to go to your grocery store and get food. Okay, you ain't gonna be able to do all of that. And they're gonna get celebrities to push this. They're gonna get it's gonna be all over the media, and they've been doing that already, man. Okay, they've been doing that for a while, but it's gonna be on an even larger scale, man. Everyone's in the world's gonna know about the chip, man. Okay, but hey, the scriptures say that you're not meant to take it, man. Okay, in Revelation 14. Otherwise, the Lord's gonna put His wrath upon you, man. Okay, otherwise you're gonna be destroyed. So you're not meant to take that chip, man. And the elect of the nation of Israel, they're not gonna take that chip. Okay, because they've been ordained for salvation, man, not for destruction. So again, just to make it clear, the mark of the beast spoken of in Revelation 13 is the RFID chip implant. Okay, that's the mark of the beast, man. So don't take it. and you know, you've been warned. You know, where that the society is going right now, it's going towards a cashless society. You've got to be privy to these things and be aware, and you know, the only place you're gonna get this truth, the only place you're gonna get the understanding is with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, because Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Basham Kadash is dealing with them, man. Okay, dealing with the prophets, and those are the prophets. Those men are the prophets, man, and their fruit. So I hope that's been edifying, you know. Till next time, Shalom.